Oh my gosh, Antoine yelled at me, y'all.
Oh, I'm sure he did. He was all crazy in here.
You better be nice, Antoine. I turned down some good action for this.
You did?
I sure did. Oh,
Hey, do you guys hear an echo, like, without my headphones?
Uh-uh.
you
No?
sound beautiful, babe.
Thank you, okay.
Congratulations on Final Three, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, beautiful girl.
Thank you. I just did my hair.
Congratulations on Final Three, Najee.
Hey, Najee.
Hey Mimi. Hi
Dye
everybody.
your hair, Mimi?
Huh?
Did you dye your hair?
I did. It's like a dusty pink.
I love it.
Thank
Can
you.
y'all hear me? Or hello? Hello?
We can hear you.
Oh. Hey everybody.
Hi.
Okay, so I missed out what happened after Kelly won the second part of the HOH.
They'll be doing part 3 live here in just a few minutes.
Yeah, we don't know
Okay,
yet.
yay.
I know, it's exciting.
Oh, Jen's here?
Is she?
Yeah. Alright, Kelly, Cisco, come off mute, come on camera. Allie, turn that mess off. Now's not the time. Alright, do you guys have your A and B cards?
Yeah.
Can I see them? Make sure they're readable. Alright, we're good. Okay. Welcome to the Big Brother Online Game Season 7 finale. After 25 days of lying, backstabbing, and dragging, it all comes to an end right here tonight, where either Cisco, Kelly, or Najee will be crowned the winner. In just a few moments, we'll get down to the final head of household competition. But first, I want to hear from each member of the final 3 on how the experience was for each of you. You all were involved in your fair share of drama, alliances, friendships. So, how was your time here? Cisco, you first.
It was definitely a crazy roller coaster. I did not expect to be here. I mean, I met some pretty amazing people along the way, and I also met some pretty awful people. Um, thankfully, the amazing people were worth it. So I'm really glad to have found this community.
Yay.
All right, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. Kelly, you're next.
This is my third time playing this game. My first 2 experiences, I really didn't enjoy it. This time around, I actually enjoyed the game. I got to play. I made new friends. I didn't expect that, and I just enjoyed everything about this season, win or lose.
All right, thank you. And Najee.
Um it was this experience was crazy. It showed everybody that I have a crazy side, but it was a fun game. Like I loved everything about it. I did make it I think I made friends, I don't know, but I liked the experience. I thank you for giving me the opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
All right, thank you all. I'm glad you enjoyed yourselves. So let's get down to business. Cisco and Kelly, it's time to crown the final head of household. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So this competition is called Jury Statements. I'll be asking 7 questions that I've asked the jury members. Your job will be to answer the questions with A or B, depending on how you think that jury member answered the question. If after 7 rounds we have a tie, I'll ask a tiebreaker question. Just so there's no complaints or anything, for this one you all have your phone, so before you hold up your answer, I'm going to ask you to DM it first, and the answer that you DM will be the answer that you should be holding up, okay? Fair enough?
Perfect.
Okay, and you're both ready?
Yes.
Let me get my DMs ready. Alright, here we go. And for the rest of you, no talking, or like go on mute so you don't interrupt them.
Let me go on mute, because my sister's texting me.
Okay.
Sorry.
Question 1. Did Eddie say the funniest moment in the game was A, him leaking his DM inside of the house chat, or B, him and Najee dragging each other during the house meeting? At this time, you should please DM your answers. Alright, can you hold up your answers? You both said A. The answer was A, so you both get a point. Moving on, next question. Question 2. Did Lane say the most strategic house guest in the game was A. Kelly or B. Mimi? You should now DM your answer. Alright, could you please hold up your answers? You both said A, however the correct answer was B, Mimi. So neither of you get a point. We're tied 1-1. Question 3. Did Mimi say the friendliest house guest in the game was A, Kyle, or B, Cisco?
What juror was this?
Hmm?
What juror was this?
Mimi. Answers, please. The correct answer was... You're holding them up. Okay, yeah, you both said B. The correct answer was, in fact, B. You both get a point. We're tied 2-2. Question 4. Did Jen say the thing that annoyed her the most was A, the lines being crossed when people argued, or B, Lane not voting how she wanted when she played the coup d'etat? You should now DM your answers. Alright, please hold them up. The correct answer was A. You both get the point that round. We're tied 3-3 going into the next question. Question 5. Did Allie say the most surprising nominations were A. Kelly putting up Eddie, or B. Any of the roulette nominations because they were usually unexpected? You should now DM your answers. Alright, please hold up your answers. Cisco said B, Kelly said A. The correct answer was B, which means it is now 4 Cisco, 3 Kelly. We move on to next question. Question 6. Did Dave say the hottest house guest in the game was A, himself, duh, or B, Drew, although his personality ruined it? You should now DM your answers. Please hold up your answers. You both said A. The correct answer was A, which means we're now 5-4 with 1 question left. So, question 7. Did Jen say her biggest regret in the game was A, not using her power to put up... did she say it was A, not using her power on Eddie and Allie, or B, trusting Lane to be loyal?
Can you repeat it?
Yeah, I will, because I messed up when I read it. Did Jen say her biggest regret in the game was A, not using her power on Eddie and Allie, or B, trusting Lane to be loyal? Please DM your answers. All right, please go ahead and hold up your answers. The correct answer was A, which means you both get it wrong. However, Cisco, congratulations. You are the final head of household of the season.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Congratulations.
Oh my God.
Congrats, Cisco.
Thank you.
Yes. Work it.
Well, congrats, Cisco.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, yes, Mama. Love it.
Congrats, Cisco.
Thank you.
Congrats, girl.
All right, Cisco, so I'm going to give you like 2 minutes to start thinking, and then you'll be casting a soul vote to Vic once you hear please from both Kelly and Najee. So take your time. All right, and we're back. So, Cisco, before you cast the sole vote to evict either Kelly or Najee, they both have a chance to make their final plea to you as to why you should take them to the end. Kelly, you are first.
I would just hope that you would take me, being that we had a final two. We worked together the entire game. We made a lot of moves together, and I don't know. But just hope that you would take me to the end.
All right, thank you, Kelly. Najee, it's time for your plea.
All I'm gonna say is that you just gotta do what's best for. Oops. You just gotta do what's best for you in your game, and at this point, I know what I did, and you know what Kelly did, so just make the best decision for you.
All right, thank you, Najee, which means Cisco, it's now all up to you. Please cast the sole vote to evict.
Okay. I thought about this. If I thought about this the entire day, what would happen if I won the last part? And I'm glad I did. Throughout the game, I've tried to play a loyal game, and I know this is Big Brother, you lie, but I try to do that as least as possible. Um, I'm gonna do what I promised, and I'm gonna do what the brave thing to do is. I think there is an easy way to win, and then there is a harder way to win. And I'm taking the hard one. Sorry, Najee, but I have to evict you.
Alright, it's official. Sorry, Naj, you've been evicted. Congratulations, Kelly and Cisco. You're on the first two. Congrats. How do you
Najee, you played one hell of a game, Najee. Congrats,
Yes,
Kelly.
Najee.
Scream? Am I allowed to scream?
Yes.
Scream, bitch, scream.
Oh my god, I love you. Sis.
I bet you do.
I'm like shaking.
Good game, Najee.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Y'all's social game was on point, like no lie. For real. The both of you guys, Najee.
Yes.
Alright, so now that's out the way, it's time for the jury questions. Najee, you are now the last member of the jury. One by one, we'll go ahead and have them ask any questions that they have for you. First up would be Dave. Dave?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Well, I don't have any. Actually, I have any questions. I just want to say congratulations to both. Kelly, you're amazing. And Cisco, you're a mama. Good luck for both of you.
Alright, thank you, Dave. Next up, we're gonna go ahead and go to Mimi.
Me?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I was planning on saying, oh, I was gonna ask what so and so asked. Okay.
I don't really have any questions. Congrats to you both. I do look forward to reading or watching your speeches.
Okay, yes, they'll be giving those orally after this.
Okay.
Next up, Lane.
My question is to Cisco. Do you want to win this game?
Of course I want to win this game.
Then I don't understand the move you just made. Can you explain to me where you were coming from with that? Because I think you just threw away a guaranteed win where now it's kind of up in the air.
That was my question.
Okay.
Well, he told it when he evicted
I
Najee.
think I covered this, but I'll answer again. Honestly, ever since I started playing with Kelly, we connected. We became really good friends. We at some point we've been having each other's backs since like pretty much jury, and we made a final two deal, and I was not gonna break my word to her. I like to keep my word as much as I can, and I'm taking the brave way here.
I can respect that. Now, Kelly, what would you have done if you were in the situation where you had won final HOH? Honestly.
To be honest, my plan was to get Cisco and Lane to the final two. That way I can throw both parts, knowing that you would have taken me to the end, as well as Cisco.
Right.
Now, with the situation being different with Cisco and my best friend Najee, who I've been best friends with for 10 years, there was no way I could have evicted Najee over Cisco. Which originally my plan was to throw the final HOH to Cisco, but I didn't want to put that much trust into him.
Right.
So I kind of tried to win. And it would have been hard to evict Cisco, but I would have evicted Cisco had I won part 3.
Okay. Good luck, guys.
Alright, thank you, Lane. Jen has elected to pass her question as Lane already just asked it. Next up would be Eddie.
What I was gonna say.
All right, Cisco. even though you put me up like 2 or 3 times, I was actually rooting for you because you're the underdog in this situation. Don't get me wrong, I love me some Kelly, and even though Najee hates me right now, I played with Najee more than I played with you. So I was sort of, rooting for the two of them over you, except for the fact that you were the underdog. I really thought that if you made it to the end, you were going to win. Now, you said that you wanted to pick the hard way to win, and Lane says he respects that and everything. I guess, but my real question is, Kelly's had the strongest social game and has been the most powerful player this whole entire time, and you just gave her a free pass to the final. Why should I now vote to keep you and make you the winner of this season?
You should vote me because ever since the game started, I've been a target. I basically had to win competition after competition to stay in the game. Otherwise, I would have been gone the week I was up against Dave if I hadn't won that veto. Ever since the race started, I followed my way all the way to final two. As to where Kelly didn't have to worry much about who won it every week. I basically saved my ass every week with every competition that I won, every move that I tried making. I also think I had a strong social game. Maybe not with you directly, but I tried talking to other people as well. I was close to Mimi at some point. I was really really close to Jen. I was upset when she used the power, but I understand when she did it. So I do think that I had a strong social as well as a competition game. So that's why I think you should vote me.
All right, Mimi. Now, or I'm sorry, not
I was
Mimi.
like, no.
I'm sorry. I was just expecting you there, girl. All right, Kelly. Now, now I see where Cisco is. I see where he's trying to head with his campaign and everything, but I also see the other side. He's saying that he pretty much, had to fight for everything, and you didn't. I say you didn't have to fight for everything because you had people doing all of your dirty work, and I find that to be an excellent game, Kelly. I think that you were the strongest person.
I was gonna actually add on to that. I didn't have to fight because I put myself in a position where each week I wanted what I wanted to happen and everything that
You were safe.
Yeah,
I call that being a boss bitch.
But I call it playing the game.
Exactly.
Ultimately, there were bigger targets than her every week, so that's why I don't think people worry much about her.
So my real only question to you, Kelly, is: were you ever was I ever was the scoop crew a legit thing? That's my only question to you.
I was legit. Okay, let me explain. Okay. There were times where I was aligned with every single part of the house, and we all know people do Google Hangouts for competitions. I was a part of the alliance that was dominating things. So I'm like, let me see if I can get my side, the Scooby-Doo, to make the moves that I want to happen. So I would Google Hangout with you. I tried to help you win competitions. That was real. I couldn't win competitions because my game would have been folded had I had to put up people. I was good with literally everybody in the game except for Jen. Jen never really talked game with me. She was the only person that knew about the position that I was in. She constantly called me out on it. But I was good with everybody. I was legit loyal to you and Najee. I wanted us to go far. I thought we could, but with Lane vetoing Jen, and I knew that Jen had the power, I just couldn't risk putting up the biggest target in the house, Cisco, and getting him out because that would have made me become the biggest target, or and I.
Understandable,
Yeah,
because you're here in finals, so.
Yeah.
I wish you the best of luck, and you are beautiful.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Eddie. Okay, last before we get to Najee would be Allie, although she can't speak, so she typed her question. She wants to ask both of you what was the biggest move that you made in the game. Ladies first, so Kelly.
The biggest move I think I made would be helping to get out my one of my best friends, Max. Um, Cisco, I kind of like talked to Cisco and Dave about like getting a time like it was time to make a big move in the game, and like Drew was dominating the game and Cisco and Dave saw that, so they came to me. I also had Eddie and Najee in my pocket, um, so we only needed 4 votes. So I figured since Dave, Cisco, Eddie, and Najee would be able to like be those 4 votes, I was still able to save Max and not fold my cards out, not show my cards out to the rest of the players. Like nobody, like I was still good with Lane, Drew, Mimi, and I was still good with Dave and Cisco, being that they thought I voted out Max. And I think another big move that I made was not putting up Cisco whenever Lane vetoed Jen.
All right. Thank you, Kelly. Cisco, time for you to answer the question.
The biggest move that I think I consider to be my, best was getting Drew when I did. Had he passed that jury stage, he would have slayed every other challenge. Drain was a huge part of this game. They were fan favorites, and everyone likes them and loves them. When I did that, I took a lot of heat for everyone else. Everyone was hating me on Twitter. Everyone hates me on Twitter for getting them out. So yeah, I think getting Drain out was my biggest move.
All right. Thank you, Cisco. Lastly, Najee, who was just freshly evicted. If you have a question, go ahead and ask it now, please. Najee.
Well, oh my bad. I don't really know. I'm sorry. I'm just still kind of like, all over the place. Cisco, I guess I would ask you, what is one thing that you think that you did great, during this game, and what is one thing that you feel like you kind of regretted?
One thing that I did great and one thing that I regret.
Yeah.
One thing that I did great was
I have a question after. Sorry.
winning competitions and associating with the right people at the right time. One bad thing that I believe I did wrong. I do believe I turned and undrained maybe a week too early. So that could have been one small mistake. That could have given Dave another week to fight. So if that kept us together, that would have been better. And besides that, I think that would be it.
Okay. Thank you. Same to you, Kelly.
One thing I think I did great was avoid being nominated. Besides by Jen's coup d'etat. I also like kind of controlled each thing every week. Like even like lanes, like I controlled everything that happened on from jury point on. One thing that I do regret, besides like getting my friends out, Max and Drew, probably winning the HOH that I did. That kind of like caused concern with people that I was aligned with. Eddie being an example of that, and I don't know. That was the wrong HOH competition for me to win. So I kind of regret winning that competition.
All right, thank you, Kelly. And Mimi, you said you had something to ask.
And never mind, they answered it when they were talking.
Oh, okay. So now it's just time for the. Okay, Dave.
Okay, it's for Kelly. When I got evicted, you told me that you were keeping me 100%, and I don't feel that you lied because I had no choice. I was going home anyway.
Yeah.
So You lied.
I told you the reason why I told you that I was keeping you was because I thought that you were going to get the votes. Like I had no idea where Jen stood in this game, and I knew that Jen had Allie, so I honestly didn't know until talking to Jen that you were being evicted. So I just decided to vote with the house. Once again, I didn't want to expose any of my alliances. Like I didn't want people to know that I was working with Cisco and you, and you know, I just didn't want to expose my card so early.
All right, thank you, Kelly.
Okay, great, girl.
Okay, now it's time for the final please. Since Cisco won the final head of household, he'll pick who goes first and who goes second. Cisco?
Kelly, go first.
Okay.
Okay. Where do I even begin? I came into this game week 1. I was ready to play the Bad Girls Club and not Big Brother. You guys know night 1, I turned the fuck up. I was calling out bitches, and I just did not care. It wasn't until I talked to Cisco and we apologized and it felt genuine. I thought I can play this game. Like people was already loving me for calling out an obvious alliance in Cisco and Dave. So that got me good in people's book. And then I was also good with Dave and Cisco, etc. I was playing with my close friends Max, Drew, Mimi, Najee, Lane. And I just kind of manipulated myself into where I was safe each and every single week. I made sure I wanted what to happen, and it did. I think I played a really good social game. I was never nominated by any of you guys whenever you guys won HOH besides Jen. And I made big moves in this game. Like every big move, Kelly had a part of it. I started the drama between Ryan and Drew week 1. I convinced Ryan to put up Drew and Max. I knew I was not voting them out, but I just wanted to get some kind of war going on that would throw everything away from me. Like my name was nowhere near it, but I created that drama. All the drama I created, and my name was never brought into it. So you're voting tonight. I feel we're deserving final 2, and I'll be happy with whoever wins. But I feel like you're looking at Derek versus Rachel. Rachel having the competition wins, but not having such a strong game. And you're looking at Derek, me being Derek, somebody who controlled the game, knows Big Brother, didn't rely on competition wins. And I still made it to the final 2. So that's my final speech.
All right, thank you, Kelly. Cisco, your go.
All right, I actually prepared this. So at the beginning of the game, I used to bite my tongue and hold my breath, scared to rock the boat and make a mess. So I said quietly, agreed politely. I guess I forgot I had a choice. Okay. I basically knew I was new here, and everyone already had connections. Kelly had all these connections. As to where I just came with Dave. I had to figure out which way I have to go to get myself far. Right away, I felt the best way to further myself in the game was working with. So we created this alliance, which basically rocked the beginning of the game, and it set the mood for the entire game. Everything with them was rainbows and unicorns until I saw that they were basically controlling every single move, which really made me nervous. Dave quickly told me that we had to get rid of them, of course. He wanted to do it way too early in the game, though, so I told him to wait until the timing was perfect for it to work. After we got Drew out, I lost my best friend in the game, which was Dave, a week later. That week, I was the target, but thanks to that veto, I stayed. I knew I had to change my strategy completely once Dave left. I tried to be more social with people and definitely investigate who was with who. A lot of people actually criticized my nominations every week because they were weird. But that wasn't the case. That was actually me trying to figure out who was really with who was working with who had connections with who. After I won all those HOHs, I knew exactly which way to go based on how the my previous HOH went. Um, so basically, I made Kelly my new Dave. The whole becoming best friends thing was also it felt it was real. I'm not gonna lie, I found a friend in her. Um, but that was also me using her as a strategy. I knew she's that good in the game, so I knew she could keep me safe. She knew that I could win competitions and keep her safe, and I knew that she could manipulate people and keep me safe at the same time. I knew she could flip boats, and I could win competitions, so it all worked. Um, Finally, I've won a total of 9 competitions. I tied the record for most comp wins of BBOG ever. And you all know I had a huge target against me, like the entire game. I had everyone against me at some point. I orchestrated a few evictions as well. And I played one hell of a game, bathing in blood for most of the game. I feel like I deserve to win Season 7. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Cisco. At this time, I'm gonna call each jury member to the DMs, cast your vote. Please remember that you're voting for the person you want to win. No topaz situations. Once you DM me a name, it's final. That's it. So first up, Najee, please DM me your vote. All right, thank you, Najee. Next up, can I get Dave? Please DM me your vote. All right. Next up, Mimi. Please DM me your vote.
Where?
So official BB game.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Mimi. Next up, Lane. Please DM me your vote. Next up, Jen. Please DM me your vote. Next up, Eddie. Please DM me your vote. Can you not post your votes inside of the jury house, please? Allie, please DM me your vote. All right, I have the votes. 1 second as I get the keys ready.
Both of you are deserving. You guys both played wonderful games.
Good luck, girls.
Thank you guys.
All right. All right. I'm gonna start tweeting out the votes, and I'll just read it off as I tweet it.
I feel like this is gonna be 4-3.
Killer
It's gonna be
Cisco.
a nail biter.
I'm gonna take my time too. Dave has cast his vote for Cisco.
Thank you, Mama.
You're welcome, girl.
Mimi has cast her vote for Kelly. That's one vote Cisco, one vote Kelly.
Thanks, Mimi.
You're welcome. I wish I could have voted you both. Y'all both played great. I just feel you were more in control. That's it.
Jen has cast her vote for Cisco. It is now 2 Cisco, 1 Kelly.
Thank you, Jan.
Najee has cast his vote for Kelly. We're now 2 votes for Kelly, 2 votes for Cisco.
You mean 3-2, no?
2-2.
She's winning so far?
It's 2-2 and it's tied.
Oh.
Allie, Eddie, and Lane remain. Allie has cast her vote for Kelly, which means it's now 3 votes for Kelly and 2 votes for Cisco. Kelly just needs 1 more to win. Eddie has cast his vote for Kelly, which means congratulations, Kelly. You are the winner of BBOG Season 7.
Yes, bitch.
Bitch. Thank you guys so much.
Well deserved.
The official vote count was 5-2. Lane also voted for Kelly as well.
Oh my god, thank you so much. Oh my god, I love all you guys.
That's my best friend. That's my best friend.
Oh my god.
Congrats, Kelly.
Thank you so much. Oh my god.
Did you see yourself winning it, Kelly?
Wait, what?
Did you see yourself always winning? Were you ever worried?
I got worried when Jen's key got tweeted out. Like, I just want to know what she voted based on, being that she didn't talk tonight. So I'm waiting for her to come off mute.
Oh, I think she's still driving, I would assume.
Okay.
We'll have something to talk about for the reunion, at least.
Yeah, I'll be waiting for her at the door. Oh my gosh.
Congratulations. I'm really happy for you.
Oh my god, thank you so much for taking me. Like, I really do appreciate you being so loyal to me. Like, I honestly thought you were gonna pick me. Like, just being that it was gonna be like you, like, I don't know, like,
Yeah.
I'm lost for words.
I don't know. I told you he was gonna take you. It was smart.
Do what?
No, I was saying I told Kelly that Cisco was gonna take him. I don't know why even.
I wouldn't have thought Cisco would have been unloyal either. I thought
Right,
Cisco
he's
was very
not.
loyal.
He
Drew getting in
is.
here within like 10 seconds.
Cisco, you played a good game though. You really did.
Oh, very good game. I love the final two.
Thanks.
Wait, Antoine,
Yes, Najee?
do I or
Huh?
do I do an exit interview or
Yeah, I'm sure Cody will want to do that.
yeah, bring him around like right now. Thank you.
Hello, Drew.
Hello, Antoine.
Hey, Drew.
Hey,
Hi.
Drew.
Hi.
Where'd the winner go?
Where's my BFF? Oh my god.
Oh, I'm right
I have like 5 in here.
Right, everybody stand up.
Oh, Kelly getting her makeup done.
Cisco,
Yeah,
did you have fun?
I did. It was quite fun. I definitely would do it again. Maybe I'll just need a break. But
Yeah?
definitely we'll do it again.
Good.
Okay, what I wanted to talk about really quick was the final three because mainly Cisco, but in the end, you all got a lot of hate for some of the moves that you made that a lot of people didn't agree with. So I'm going to start with Cisco because you got the most hate out of everyone. Why do you think you were so hated? They called you so many names. People were blocking you. Why? What went wrong?
Like I said,
Who
well,
blocked him?
I don't know who blocked me really. I blocked a few people. I know that.
Oh, okay.
Um, like I said during my speech, when I started getting hate was when I turned on Drain. Everyone loves them, so that's the point when everything went bad in my timeline and mentions.
Any regrets?
No regrets.
Okay. Next up, Kelly and Najee. Kelly, you more so didn't get hate into the end when you orchestrated the move to get out Allie instead of
Like
Cisco.
heavy hate.
It wasn't necessarily just like B. It was like a bunch of bitches like that thought they were in the game, like dumbest move ever. Well, guess what, bitch? I won the game, so take that.
People in the game knew it wasn't a dumb move. That was the best move for you.
Well, but like it was kind of annoying. Like I never ever get hate. Like I love Allie to death. Like love her, but like I don't think Allie should be playing games. Like people take it serious. She just sits there and she's all like, it's okay, it's okay. But like, I take this shit serious. Like, I get nominated, I'm serious. Like, but I had to evict Allie because I thought Lane was going to drag Najee and Allie into the final three.
Of course.
Which I would have.
You would have.
Yeah.
You would have, right?
Everyone in the game knew what you did. On the outside, it's easy to say, "Oh, that's a horrible move," but just because they don't know.
Well, one of the comments towards you were that someone tweeted, "When people think with their dicks and not their brain." I think that was towards both Najee and you. What do you two have to say to that?
Well, I think people thought like I had a crush on Cisco, but that was not the case. Like we like the same thing. We both like dick.
Have
it was
you
just
met
like
Lee?
like I'm not one of these thirsty gays on Twitter like thirsting over Cisco like every fucking 5 minutes. Like Cisco is my friend. I want him. I was playing a game. Like he was my alliance member. That's all it was. Like I was not thinking with my dick or whatever you want to call it. So keep those comments to yourself. I won the game, bitch. Like I'm about to be real at this reunion. Like it's going down.
Oh shit.
Okay. Najee, do you have anything to say about that comment?
I mean, the comment was just dumb as hell. And I asked that person, like, what's up? Who you talking about? And the person acted like they seen Casper the Friendly Ghost because they just ran. So, the comment was just real ignorant and dumb because, like, Cisco is like a friend. I don't look at him like that. And no. But I do want to speak on people calling me racist.
Okay, yeah, I was just about to get to that. You just spoke on ignorant and dumb. Someone did call you ignorant, Dave, which he already left. But
Well, I mean, he's a
Okay.
non-fucking factor.
Okay,
So.
well, let me read off your tweet. You said, "Excuse me, you ugly scarecrow-looking bitch." You
Sure
called him
did.
an ugly faggot.
God.
You called him a
Sure
dumb
did.
Mexican, and you said,
Sure
"Yep,
did.
I'm racist."
Yep.
What's up with that?
Let me clarify that. I
Mhm.
had no problems with him. He called me fat. So I'm going to show you what a fat bitch like me is going to do, and I'm going to tell you about yourself. But I'm not racist. I love Mexicans. Well, let me not say Mexicans. I love Spanish people, Caucasian people. I love everybody. So I'm not racist. I just had to put him in his place real fast because he tried me. So I'm not racist. But, people like Ari had a lot to say and wanted to call me racist, and I'm far from it.
Who?
I mean, it is what it is.
Okay. All right. Next up, while we're still on Najee, you and Eddie had the biggest, most dramatic fight of the season. At one point, you even told him that you hope he dies from lung cancer.
Hmm.
You called him like a scarecrow. Kelly said he needed a perm. There were a lot of comments going on in that. GH, do you regret
What is
any
going on?
of it?
Should I be calling people
Well,
scarecrows? Is that like the new thing to say?
well, first of all, I do. I mean, I don't take back anything else that I said. I still stand, like I said, 10 toes down on what I said. But I do want to take back that comment about lung cancer because, first of all, cancer is not even. That's nothing to play with. That's not funny. That was just something I was just really mad and in the moment, and I let him get me out of character. So I do want to apologize about that comment, and I don't wish cancer on nobody because it's not a topic to joke about. So I am sorry for that, but that's it.
Okay. Thank you, Najee.
Hmm.
Um, I guess while we're in, okay, so Drew, um,
What?
for until you evicted, you could arguably say that you were the star of the season. You had numerous arguments with Cisco, especially Amber, Jen.
Everyone.
Yeah, do you regret anything that you said throughout the season?
What?
Do you regret anything that you said throughout the season?
No. I don't regret it. I will say though, I only dislike two people in the cast.
That being,
Nothing I said to Amber, Jen, Cisco, I didn't mean it. Cisco's not ugly, Jen's not an alcoholic, Amber's not a bad mother. It was just me trying to get under their skin, and I was trying to give people a show. But I don't like Belinda. I'll never like Belinda, and I will never like Dave. They can go.
what exactly is it that you can't just put it was a game and put it aside?
Because it's not a game for Belinda. Belinda just hates Max and I because we remind them of high school and how they had to sit alone, and we had a bunch of friends. I think it's very personal, and Dave's just really creepy to me. So that's why I don't like him.
All right. Cisco, you and Drew, as I said previously, you had your words between the two of you. Now he says that, it's just a game. Was it just a game for you? Do you like it? I can't really say that was an apology, but do you just chop that up to game is game? And would you see yourself being friends with him after this? You're on mute.
I don't really think he meant any of the things he said, honestly. I know it was just him trying to basically scare me off of Twitter. To be friends, I don't know. It would take some work. It would take some getting used to it again. When we did talk, it was pretty awesome. We would have awesome chats, and I personally love Lane. So I don't know. It would take some work to be friends again, but I would love to play with him again for sure.
Okay. Since you mentioned Lane, you called out Cisco during the double eviction. Do you have any ill feelings towards anyone in the cast, or are you over it?
I love everyone.
Is that a fake I love everyone, or is it?
I don't have any. I mean, some people annoy me, but I don't have any terrible ill will towards anyone.
Okay. The question was brought up a couple of times during the DR. Were some of your relationships with your house guests, specifically Kelly and Najee, fake because they couldn't really tell? So could you explain that to them?
Me?
Yes, you.
I wasn't trying to be fake with Kelly, but with Najee, I just found it hard to talk to him because he didn't really give me much in response. Like when I sent a message, I would get like a smiley face or like a one or two words. So like I tried to check in with everybody like at least like every couple days, but like when I'm not getting a long response back, it's like kind of hard to keep forcing the conversation.
Okay.
If that makes
Najee,
sense.
yeah, Najee, is that true? Were you really short when it came to Lane?
Well, at first I wasn't like I was really like we
Yeah,
were
it
really
was good
talking.
at
I'm like, oh
first,
my
but
God, we're we might really be friends. But towards later, I felt like it was just fake to me. It didn't really seem real. And then I noticed like we just kind of stopped talking. So I'm like, I was just being short. But I didn't know if like that was just game talk or were we really friends or I didn't know. So that's kind of why I just was short. But I don't have a problem with you.
yeah.
It's not.
Oh my god, I was gonna be sad if you said that our friendship was fake throughout the game because like coming into this, like you were dating one of my best friends, but like we never really had a relationship, so this was like my chance to get to know you, so I'm kind of
Right.
happy it was fake.
I like talking to you a lot during the game. It's just a lot of the time, especially in the jury phase, I kind of, especially when we talked game, I feel like a lot of what you were telling me was BS. It was like, it kind of felt fake on that part, but like, I definitely enjoyed talking to you.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. All right, so one of the biggest votes of the season was week one when it basically came down between Alicia and Drew. Drew, you received 4 votes. Who do you think those votes were from? Because you speculated a lot throughout the season.
Amber. I don't even remember some of these people. Amber, Eddie. I think Najee voted me out, but I'm not sure.
I did.
Okay, I knew it. I was like, because like I didn't want to believe that Najee voted me out because we're friends. So I was like,
But
it can't be Najee. It can't be. But
I did, but it was nothing like it was nothing personal. But I
yeah,
just knew like I knew from day one that Joe was gonna be, So
yeah.
I just went my first instinct. Like it was nothing personal because I love you.
All right. So basically, the votes, or if I tell you Kelly voted you out that week, would you be surprised or were you
No,
expecting
I would
that?
not be surprised. That's like literally the first name that popped into my head when I saw the vote count. I was like, Kelly probably voted me out.
Can I
You
comment?
did not think I voted
Yes, I did. Ask
you out.
Lane. I literally thought you voted me out. I literally did. I even DR'd with Antoine and said, I think Kelly voted me out just to like stir shit.
Cisco, you said you wanted to comment.
I do want to comment on this. Well, to reveal the truth, during that week, Dave and I split our votes,
I
and one
know.
voted one way, and the other one voted the other way.
I know. I know that you guys didn't vote the same that week.
And so that vote was from Dave.
Yep.
Wait, so who was it?
It was Dave,
You,
Najee,
Amber?
Kelly, and Amber.
I knew you knew Dave. I know you thought Dave. But I didn't think you like speculated me. But like I did not want you to leave. I actually can read off something that Eddie just said. Kelly told me that she wasn't going to vote Drew out and that the two of us should save our asses, so I changed my vote.
Hmm.
Like I didn't want you to leave.
Yeah.
Well, you did at first, but then you knew the votes weren't going that way, and you were like, "I'm still going to throw a vote on there," but
I did not
he's
want. I did
staying.
not campaign for Drew to go. Not week one.
Okay.
Oh,
You
actually,
did not
yeah.
campaign
Okay,
for him to
okay,
go.
yeah. Okay.
You
No,
very
no.
much
Listen,
wanted him to
listen.
go.
Okay, listen. Okay, listen to this. Okay.
That's
So
fine.
no, listen. Okay, listen. Okay. So Mimi and I figured out that Drew was with Disco and Dave and Amber, and that they had some alliance. Amber told me about the alliance, so I told Mimi, I'm like, oh my god, Drew's playing the game like really, really hard. Like,
Yeah, this was
would you like?
before Drew that you had told us about it. We were like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, like Mimi was like so mad about it. So like Ryan won the veto, and he was vetoing Neville. So he wanted my opinion on who I thought should be the replacement nominee. So I'm like, okay, I don't want to lose Drew. I don't really know what Jen is in the game. Let me push for Jen David. So Jen was going up. Like, Jen was going up on the block week 1. And then Mimi's like, no, you should get Drew up there. Max is already up. Like, because she was mad about.
I was mad.
Mad. And then I'm like literally 2 minutes before the ceremony, I'm like telling Ryan, I'm like, you need to put up Drew. If you come back, you need to finish it off. So I literally went into the ceremony not knowing who would have been nominated, whether it was going to be Jen or Drew. So I thought Mimi was going to be on board with getting out Drew, but she was like, we can't lose Drew or Max right now.
Oh, no, I didn't want him to go. I just wanted him up.
I never trusted you and Mimi.
Hey, no, you had every right to trust me.
I did not trust. I didn't think you guys would take me far. That's why
I was with you and I was just mad. Like, you know how I'm very, like, what the hell? He didn't tell us? No. Like, you know, I'm very just, no. And then, like, the next day or later, or whenever it was, before the vote, you were like, started telling us a little bit of stuff, and I was like, okay, he's with us for sure. Like, I just thought you weren't with us for a minute. But then I was like, no way, we can't get rid of him.
I didn't think
I was always with y'all. I was never, like, I don't
Mimi
play
was
this
never
game.
against you guys, like, ever. The thing, I was loyal until Max went up on the block. Like,
yeah, you are.
When I thought, like, we were, like, controlling the game, like, nobody speculated us working together. I was loyal to his den, but, like, when Drew, like, put up Max stayed up on the block or whatever, and Jim went up, like, that was, like, then me, like, being loyal to Pretty Committee. But I still voted to keep Max, but I knew he was leaving.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amber, are you there?
I am.
Okay, so you went out third, and yes, and in 3 weeks, it seemed like you had like 17 alliances. I remember like watching my DMs, and everyone's like, "Oh, I just got off the phone with Amber," and then I get another DM, "Oh, I'm in a GH with Amber," and then 10 minutes later, "Oh, I'm on the phone with Amber." What was the deal with you? Like, you were just on it, like from sun up to sundown.
It was so much fun. I just decided I was going to be messy as hell. This was my 4th game in a row. I was too tired to be quiet and play well. So I just went in. I was messy as hell. The people I was going to be completely 100% loyal to the absolute end was Kelly and Najee. And I was working on Eddie, but it hadn't gotten far enough yet.
Okay. You also had an alliance with Drain, and at one point you were their final 3, but week 1 you voted out Drew, and you continued to vote against him week after week until you went home. Do you regret that any?
I mean, had I been more well rested, I would have played completely different. No, I regretted voting Cisco out. I was gonna vote Allie out actually, and I wasn't quite sure where the votes laid. No, I probably would have done the same, but kept my mouth shut. I would have kept my mouth shut about it. I wouldn't have told people I was doing.
Okay, speaking of 1,000 alliances, let's go back to Drew and Lane. You guys got caught, like, pretty quick. By the end of week 1, everyone knew that you had an alliance with every single last person in the game. Why so many alliances?
I did not want to align with Cisco and Dave right away, but Lane got us into that.
That was my...
We were stuck. So that's why I was in so many. It seems like I was playing so hard, but I wasn't. I was just trying to be friends with everybody. The only one that I was really talking a lot of game with, besides Mimi, Kelly, Max, and then Cisco and Dave, because I was stuck in that, was Amber. And then, like, when I got put up, that's when I was like, okay, I need to talk to everybody, and I need to.
I didn't care how many alliances y'all had, as long as, like, we talked about it. But the only thing that made me nervous was you didn't, like, tell us about it at first. So I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat with Mimi on that. Drew and Lane, when I knew you guys were with Cisco and Dave, and all I needed was for you guys to tell me you were with them, and you didn't do it, and I was like, I can't trust you guys. You immediately lost me.
Amber, after you were evicted, it seemed as though you were a little bitter towards Drew. You tweeted how happy you were if he'd lose a competition or when he was evicted. Where did that animosity come from, and do you still have it?
No, oh God, no, I don't still have it whatsoever. I love those guys a lot.
I love Amber.
It's just how I went out. I mean, it was, of course I was going to root against him.
Yeah. Okay, let's turn the attention towards Mimi.
Oh gosh.
Um, Lane said you were probably the most strategic house guest in the game. Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
What went wrong in your game?
Oh, I'm not. Before I talk, I love this game, and you're a great host, and it's really fun. But for me personally, um, I only play RBB that way. Like this game is kind of just fun, and I like to play it with my alliance, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm very true to my alliances in this game.
Mm-hmm.
So, I was just ready to play with them, and I was fine leaving whenever, just playing with them. I wasn't about to go like, oh, let me go play with the other side too and do all this. I knew what they were doing. I knew what was going on, and I just wasn't playing like that in here.
Mm-hmm. Were you expecting to go out when Jin used the coup d'etat?
No, I was expecting Lane to know I was with him, and that be that.
Okay, well,
I was
Lane.
shocked that Lane
Oh.
didn't know I was with him.
All right, Lane, you blindsided Mimi with that vote, and you probably blindsided Kelly too. I knew I was blindsided. What was going
Yeah.
through your head? Do you think you made the right decision still?
The way seemed in my head, I thought the house was kind of shaping up to be a 3 versus 3 situation. Especially after I had saved Jin the week before, I thought it was kind of obvious to everyone that me, Jin, and Allie had a final 3 agreement. And then there was obviously the Kelly, Najee, Cisco faction. And so I was presented with the choice to evict Kelly or Mimi. And I thought no matter who I evicted, like even if I evicted Kelly, I thought Mimi would like fill that 3rd slot on the Najee Cisco group because
No,
No, that would have never happened because me and
never.
Mimi never talked.
No.
I just
And
thought if
I think y'all misconstrued mine and Cisco's relationship. Like, I love Cisco. He's so nice, and I would never, like, just not like someone or whatever. But we never, like, game talked a lot. Like, when he didn't put me up, I was floored. Like, he put me up, during the double, so I was thinking, oh, he better come right after me because I'm after
right,
him now. Like, I thought for sure he knew that, but he was like, you're safe, and I was like, what the fuck? Great, awesome, I'll be safe. There was no underlining like, oh,
right,
I'm doing this with him. I was completely with you.
right. I just thought if I split up Kelly Cisco, then like me and Jin would become this huge target, and that you'd be after us too. But obviously, I
should have
misread
thought,
the
like,
situation.
in my mind, it did not even like cross my mind to go to you and be
Right,
like, are you keeping me? Because I thought, no way is he gonna leave Kelly in here with, Cisco, who he just protected, that obviously was against us, and his number one Najee. Like, that's not logical. And in my mind, I'm too logical, so I just don't. I think everyone else is too. It's a problem.
I think had he like evicted me, I think you would have like easily probably made final 3
Mhm.
You agree with
and
that,
Do
Mimi?
probably
you?
won and probably won like because you were like good with everybody on the
yeah.
game.
I don't think anyone was after you if you stayed
No, no,
that
no.
Yeah, you
long.
would have
Another thing,
easily
like,
went
I
into final 3.
understand, like, me leaving because I I do. I get it.
Right,
But I don't understand you voting me out. I understand everyone else except you. But I get that you just didn't know.
right. Like the circumstances of that week made me paranoid, and we just
Yeah.
weren't checking in very much. So
Mhm.
If we would have gotten that power up, my HOH, we would have like
Oh,
I
it
would
would
have
have
been
been.
loyal to y'all 100%.
Oh, I know that. I never would have questioned that. I didn't question your loyalty. I thought you were definitely with us. I just thought you didn't care to protect us. Like, and that's fine. That's how you should play if you're playing to win. I don't knock you for that at all. I just thought, oh, your game was very similar to a couple of Mike's games where you get to Final Four and everyone's taking you. So you're sitting back like, I don't really care who goes because whatever. And
Well,
I
I'm
don't
sure
care.
had I not won HOH, like I'm pretty sure HOH or veto and like Lane was the sole vote to evict, I'm pretty sure it would have been.
Is that true, Lane?
What was said?
If
Like
you were the one
had
that won the Final Four POV and Kelly didn't win that HOH, and let's say you had the choice between like Kelly and Cisco or Kelly and Najee, what would you have done?
If Cisco was available, I would have evicted Cisco. If Kelly was up there and Cisco wasn't, I would have evicted Kelly.
yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Next, I want to touch on Mimi. You didn't get a
Right.
chance to win a head of household. You thought you did for like 3 seconds, but
Mhm.
there was a mistake. It seemed like your main two targets, like immediately off the jump, were Amber and
And
Eddie.
Eddie.
Why
Yeah.
were you so hell bent on getting them out?
Oh, just because. I mean, Amber, just because we had just played a game together and she, we weren't working together in there, so I figured she's going to be still in that mindset. And I knew Amber was very, very GHy and talking on the phony with everyone and not me, so she could go. And Eddie, when that first night of when we were on the GH, I come in and he's like, "Oh, Miss RBB winner or whatever." And then he says something about his screenshots that he showed after RBB, which we played that season together. And the screenshots had said, "Mimi's gonna win, blah blah blah. She should have went like early." And I thought, well, he's gonna be thinking that again, so he needs to go. But surprisingly, like, I wish Eddie had stayed when he left. Like, after, a few weeks of realizing no one in here is really going to be with me, maybe I can use the veto on Eddie and, talk to him some and maybe he'll want to be with me. I was just like grasping at straws. No one wants to be with me. Really, seriously.
No, I would have had you ever tried to open up because I wasn't.
No, I was
was
never going to
nervous
talk to
about
you.
I was very nervous about you. I never trusted you.
Not being mean, I would have talked to you like
No,
on a personal level,
no,
but
I know,
never
but
talk game to you.
Me and Amber, we kind of agree, like, cause it's weird, cause we cool, we friends, but we never worked together. So me
Hmm.
and Amber had quickly
Well,
like
I work with
came
Kelly,
together
and
with
Kelly
that.
tells me everything, so I figure she was telling me, oh, Kelly was telling, it's so weird to say she sometimes. Kelly was telling me about, her alliances with you guys, and I was like, um, didn't really want to go to you saying game stuff too, and then have you go
Hmm.
tell all y'all's other alliances. Like, that's not my style.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I
Um,
understand.
Najee, for the
Hmm.
first half of the game, at every ceremony, you always would call out a group of people for being followers. Who would you consider to be the followers of this season, and who exactly are they following you to say this
You kill me, Nazi. Every GH, oh my god, I had to like mute myself.
Well, who do I feel like was followers? Well, I definitely feel like in the beginning, and this is no shade, I really did feel like Cisco was up Drew and Lane's ass, like, and Dave too. Like, I kind
Mhm.
of felt like they were just anything that Drew would say, like they were doing. I kind of felt like that's what I was really referring to in the beginning. I wasn't really talking about anybody else. I
Hmm.
don't think I was I? No,
Okay.
I was just talking about Cisco and Dave.
Drew, do you agree with that? That you were like the ringleader and they were basically your followers?
In the beginning, yeah. I think Kelly is what got them.
Hmm.
Well, we had kind of like persuaded Cisco, like to, well, I kind of persuaded. I'm like, why don't you do something big? Like, stop being a follower. Why don't you actually like switch it up? And
Mhm.
then that's kind of like how that happened, and that's kind of like what changed the divide or whatever. So we kind of had a little hand in y'all kind of beefing, but
I wish I had saved Deshaun with the veto.
Why didn't you?
wow.
I hated Mimi that week. Like, I hated her. Like, not like hate because I love her, but like I was like so annoyed because she was like,
Oh, I
Deshaun
was
has to
like, his
go.
ass is
I was
going
like,
up
no,
because
my
I'm
God.
sick of y'all's huge alliance, and you're fucking putting me before them for once, and he's leaving. I was pissed. Y'all
I
know
was
I was
like
pissed in that
so annoyed and I
GH.
wanted to save him.
The way we thought about it, though, like, Deshaun wasn't even part of that group. Like, He was just
He was an extra vote for them, though. That was
right.
so annoying to me. I was just like, I'm so sick of them having like all these votes. That was just my mindset. I was just irritated.
In my mind, he was like just like some useless corpse that was like just there.
That would have been fine had he not like just been an automatic like vote for 2 other people and with y'all
Right.
like 4 other people.
Drew would have saved him if it hadn't been like a roulette situation.
No, I
where-
would have saved him
Right.
if like okay, because Lane could go up is why I didn't save him.
Right.
I wouldn't have cared about
Of
anyone
course.
else going up.
All right. Allie, can you talk? Or no?
Don't be a liar, be a supplier.
Okay.
Right now.
All right.
Also, like I had
Oh.
1 minute to put someone up, and we had never talked, but except like said
Right.
hey the night before. So, you know, we didn't have time.
That's
to
who
talk
I
to
would have
people.
put up too. I just wouldn't have wanted him gone that week.
Yeah.
All right. We also have one more award to give out, which is the fan favorite award. So, any thoughts on who's going to be winning that?
Oh Lord.
Mm-mm.
Drew.
Drew, Allie.
I think Allie's gonna win it or Kelly.
I'm sorry,
Why?
but if Allie wins, that's some bullshit. I'm just gonna throw it out there right now.
Oh,
Bullshit.
kill me.
Why do you say that?
What did Allie do?
Well,
I think
Allie's
Naji
clearly
should win.
And I mean, I'm not even trying to attack her. I'm just being honest. Like I don't
Nominated.
really
She
do
was the
nothing.
Nominated
Okay.
Well, I
9
think of
times.
favorite. I think of people like myself. You know, Drew, Kelly. I mean, Cisco. Hell, even Dave. You know, people that actually like did. You know, a lot. But that's
Mm-hmm.
just me. I mean,
Oh, well, Allie, you are here. You can type in the chat. Do you feel like you actually played this game? Or do you feel like you were making moves? Or, like, what was your strategy? And did you have one? Meanwhile, for the fan favorite poll, there were 352 votes.
Jesus.
The fuck? Mike V?
damn.
Yeah.
What?
We got Mike V and James.
Mhm.
With 293 votes.
I'm gonna read off the top 1, 2, 3, 4,
Girl.
5. Let's read off the top 5 in a random order. We have Cisco, Najee, Kelly, Lane,
What?
Drew. That was 5, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Fifth would go to Cisco. Yeah, Cisco, 39 votes.
Where's Allie?
Allie got
Mike V busy.
I guess. Okay, well, anyway, the top 3 would be Kelly, Lane, and Drew. In third place, with 45 votes, Drew.
What?
In second place, with 47 votes, Lane. So congratulations, Kelly. You're also this season.
Congrats, Kelly.
Not Kelly snatcher our wig.
I did not expect that. Oh my god.
What were you thinking?
I voted for
I
you a
mean,
few
like,
times.
I honestly thought it would have been between Drew and Lane. I mean, Drew and Najee. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
How many
Someone
votes?
else surprised? You got 59 votes out of
Oh.
352.
The bitch really came and just snatched everybody wig.
Oh my god.
Hey, Antoine, did I get more than 2 votes?
Yeah, 1 second. I'm gonna post.
I voted for Deshaun like 3 times.
I voted for myself twice.
You kill me, Drew.
Yeah, those are the votes. Amber, you got 8 votes.
Oh, woohoo!
Mm-hmm.
I got 19.
I got
Yeah, I don't-
3 votes last season.
I don't necessarily do a DR award, but if I were to, it would definitely go to Drain as a duo. During the chip phase, they
Bitches were always in diary room.
they were.
Oh my god.
What did you
Oh.
say? I'm sorry.
If I were to give out a DR award, it would go to Drain as a duo. They were in the DR constantly, every day, all day.
I believe it. They were
I
playing.
was getting that chip.
Oh yeah, that's true. The points. Forgot.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel like I had a question. I can't remember it now. About that point stuff. No.
No?
The reason I voted for Deshaun is
Remember.
because I didn't want to give my votes to like anyone else because I only thought 3 people deserved it.
Mm-hmm.
What 3 people?
Najee, me, and you.
I voted for
Thank
Najee.
you.
I think someone like was
Thank
voting like
you,
every hour for
Mimi.
Lane because I don't understand
That
That
was
was
that.
Amber.
Amber.
I don't understand
Oh,
Cisco
ooh.
being in there.
I
Thank
agree
you,
though.
Amber. Oh,
Can you not
well,
shade
thank
me
you,
more?
Amber.
No, I just think it's shady. I find it really sketchy.
I
Wait,
did
What,
what?
not
what do
even
you think?
vote for
What do you
That
think?
is
myself.
weird that Lane
I
got
think it's really
all
sketchy. There's
the
no way.
votes.
I
What?
was the
Sorry.
underdog.
There is no way. I'm sorry. I'm gonna
Did
call it
you
out.
keep
There's
I
voting
don't
no
for
know.
way.
What
yourself
are you
every
talking
3
There's
about?
no
hours?
way. There's no
I
way.
voted for Jen and
Sorry.
Drew.
There's no
Who?
way. What?
I find
What
it
are y'all
very
talking about?
sketchy.
What
Lane,
do
are
you
you
find
surprised
Look
you
at
sketchy?
got
the
so
boy of
many?
the season, you know?
Yes.
What are y'all
Yeah.
talking about? I was reading something.
Drew thinks it's sketchy that Lane got a lot
I
of
think
votes.
it's really sketchy.
Oh.
And I'm just gonna say earlier,
Oh
when I
yeah, I
clicked the
voted
poll, you
Drew
could
and Kelly
literally
a couple
vote like over
times
and over
and Drew and
again.
Najee a couple times.
Oh,
I did. I only voted like 4 times, but still.
it's whatever. You know,
I
when you
didn't
make
vote for
Y'all were
history,
myself.
well,
you
y'all
know,
were
you.
so funny in the GHs, and then Kelly, just because she played such a good game, I was thinking, oh God, if she leaves, she's got to win. Fair and fair.
Right. Well, you know, me and Drew, we made history anyways. You know, we brought the viewers, so it doesn't really matter. We don't, it doesn't matter, right?
I don't care. I just think it's sketchy.
Well, if
Susie.
I would have got Jen Davis whenever she
That's
used that
all.
coup d'etat in a live Google Hangout session.
Hmm.
If I would have gotten Jen Davis in a Google Hangout whenever she used that coup d'etat, oh my god.
All right. That's all my questions. So, is there anything else anyone else wants to say before we go off air? Nothing? No one?
Where's Belinda?
Ryan, it's not here tonight.
I can read Eddie's. Eddie replied to Najee's. Oh, it deleted on my chat history. I was gonna read it to
What
Najee.
did he say?
Oh, I can see it. He says, let Najee know that there are no hard feelings for me and that I hope that there are no hard feelings for him. I also apologize for my mean comments. There was nothing personal in it at all.
Hmm,
Who
that's
said that?
sweet.
Eddie.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's very festive of him. Um,
Festive.
I don't really know what else to say,
I wish I got to
but
talk to Jen. I want to talk to Jen.
I will say to Dave, I still think you're a punk ass bitch, and I still don't like you. This is
Davis
my
is
favorite. I don't like him. I really don't like him, and he keep favoriting shit all on my timeline. So it's like he blocked me, but he's still favoriting shit that's being tweeted with my name in it. So it's stupid. I just want
Mhm.
to know that.
I
But I
think,
love everybody else.
Dave was always nice to me. I like him fine, but I think he doesn't like Twitter, like
Well,
the
take his ass back
community.
to Facebook and play Candy
Like
Crush.
I
I
don't
think
see how
like
anyone can like
Cisco
Facebook
Cisco likes
better.
it, and I think Dave doesn't.
Oh, I know what I want to ask you guys. How, like, what eviction interviews? Like, can you guys tell me about that? Like, how?
Right.
Oh, are you gonna post those?
oh yeah, there will be. I'll be posting episodes probably tomorrow night. I'll start with the first one, and each day after an episode will go up.
Alicia!
Ooh.
Oh my goodness. You're on
I'm
mute,
going, guys.
Alicia.
Night. Bye.
Good night, Amber.
Bye.
Bye.
Who won?
Oh,
Kelly.
hey, girl.
Oh, yay! I'm on the phone.
Hey, Alicia girl.
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
Alicia.
Hey. With some people. What in the world?
Oh, your man in the background
Alicia.
about to jack you up.
You better shut up. Now you got to see. He's like, your man in the background about to jack you up. I don't get jacked up.
I know that's right.
Oh
Alicia,
my goodness.
you went home week one. You had a lot to say in your interviews. Anything you want to say here now? Do you think you should have went home week one? What are your thoughts on Kelly winning?
I'm actually really happy for Kelly. I don't know how she made it this far. Clearly, the things, not like she's not good at the game, but like the things that I thought were going on, clearly just weren't.
What
But
were
I
you
mean,
thinking?
it's awesome. I mean, I really thought that Drew was going to dominate. I thought that he had way more people on his side than what he had. But also, Kelly did a really good job at staying under the radar and kind of like holding her ground on, I
Mhm.
feel, with like who she was working with and what she was doing. I feel like she did that really well, and I can definitely see her winning. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, so look at you looking all fabulous and stuff. I see you. Okay.
I had to be finale ready.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
I'm bed ready. I'm go to bed ready. Team go to bed, bitch. It's
So
me.
Mhm.
how was the big experience for you guys? Like, what did they ask y'all?
The interview?
In that thing.
That
Like,
Cody boy needs to stop. He was biased.
was
Who was
Courtney's
he?
biased
great.
towards?
Antoine's great. Cody is weird. And he's like obsessed with Cisco and Dave.
Oh, okay.
The,
Yeah, I
I'm actually
definitely got something for his ass.
I'm
Cause
trying to
he,
get on here now.
Yeah, he like Cody clearly hated me and Najee.
the most, like,
Yeah.
for what though? Like, I don't even know him. But he had a lot to say on Twitter.
Oh,
Click here
wow.
with his big
Really?
soup coat and tell us why he didn't like
Is
it so
Cisco
much.
on here?
Cisco actually went ahead and got off.
oh,
Oh, I was gonna tell him, well, good job on second place.
oh! I need to go
Still
say
no,
that on the Twitter
still no
thing.
clue who he is, but it's okay. I'll go downstairs because I'm not dealing with that look all night.
Mhm.
My
Um,
man's about to judo chop me in the throat like a motherfucker in real life.
Alicia, you went home against Drew. Do you think that was a smart decision for the house guests?
What?
You don't know.
Oh. I don't know. It looks like Cody isn't here, or he doesn't want to join.
I mean, don't back up now. Not like nobody gonna hit you or something. I mean, I just want to know what is his issue.
Um, well, if you can't speak to him during this, he will be doing an interview with you and Kelly as well as Cisco.
Oh, okay.
I just want to say that I am the third person to win from season 3.
The third.
Yeah, Morgan, Heba, and
Oh
myself.
my goodness, that's true. That is
My
true.
original alliance.
I will say I find it funny that it was vets versus newbies, and in the end it came down to a vet and a newbie. That was kind of cool.
Oh, sorry, I had to come downstairs because clearly my man just got off work. And he's being real black right now with his white ass. Ugh. Don't want y'all, have to fuck him up real quick and then shit be crazy. I am so happy for you, Kelly. Oh my God, I can't get over
Thank
it.
you. I'm so
I know.
excited.
Oh my god.
I really, I won't lie. I thought that the only reason I really didn't think Kelly was going to be able to win is because I thought Drew was going to take her out. I totally thought
Mm-mm.
that. I totally thought it.
Cody says he's not biased. I don't know if he's joining.
I'm excited for my
You should
interview with
post all
Cody.
of the You should post all the interviews like tonight.
I'm posting
Did
the episodes, girl.
Or you should do like 2 a day or something.
Yeah, we don't want to wait. Like by like day 5, we're gonna be like,
I
oh,
want to wait
whatever.
a day. I
Oh
want
my God, I feel
No, but I
horrible
kind of agree. Meet
though.
me like people gonna be like, "Fuck this, he taking too long." At least 2 a
to.
day.
I'll wait.
Yeah.
Well, I
Okay.
just know that when he posts mine, there's gonna be some saltiness.
Oh, we
Boy.
care.
What
See,
if you?
that's why you should have let us. You should have let us seen it first. You should let
And
us
I'm
seen
everybody
it.
good.
thinks they think differently than
What
Well,
if you
I
everybody
mean,
cares.
well, my thing is,
Who is Cody?
I definitely was like, who the fuck is Cisco? Because, like, really, I'm like, who is this dude? Why are they letting him win? But,
Mhm.
but I mean, like I said, I'm always ready to drag a bitch. It's nothing to snatch a couple wigs. But I don't think I said anything bad about anybody,
Well,
really.
she
I
did
guess
drop
she's.
Morgan in All Stars. She's back.
I'm mad because she tried to play me. Don't try to play me. Don't try to talk to me like you smarter than me. Shut the fuck up. I don't like her.
Who did that?
Morgan.
Morgan.
Oh,
She
okay.
thought she was being cute because she clearly don't know me.
Alicia also called out Jay in her interview, but I guess we'll see that eventually.
Oh yes, I'm so sick of him. Like he is my biggest fan. Like who follows someone around just to hate on them? Like who are you? You're nobody to me anyway. I lasted longer than you in the damn game anyway, and I probably won more of them than him anyway. So he needs to go sit the fuck down. I'm sick of him too. And then when I asked him, I was like, really? You followed me just to throw shade? He's like, yep. I'm like, shit ain't changed. You're still whack as fuck. Get the fuck out of here.
Wait, I love Alicia.
Mhm.
Yes, you just came out of
Yeah,
nowhere.
I really
He's
wish
a
I
mess.
could have been around longer.
Right. Like, why did we have to get rid of your ass first? You should have clearly
Because a
been.
bitch got a job and she didn't have time to sit and talk to y'all motherfuckers, so you were like, fuck her. Get her out of
Basically,
here. Get her
that
out
is
of
the
here.
real. That's not even no shade. That's real shade.
That is. It's the truth, and I'm not
Like
mad.
her
That's why
ass is
you're
bowling every day, and she can't even talk to me. Bye, bitch.
right. That's right. But you got third, and I went out first, so I'm a winner to me. So,
Okay, so Cody, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here. I just
All
got
right.
in.
For those of you who don't know, this is Cody. He does eviction interviews. Cody, Najee actually wanted to speak to you, and I think as well as Drew. They saw some of your comments to be like biased towards them. So I guess Najee, you'd be first.
Oh, so yeah. Hi, Cody.
He
I
said,
Hello,
feel
hello.
you had a lot to say. You and your big coat, your suit coat. You had a lot to say on Twitter. So I want you to repeat every single thing to me right now that you had to say because you were calling me racist and everything. So I want you to sit your ass
I
there
can
and
see. I mean, I
repeat
can see
to
where
us.
I can see you would think that, Najee, but I just didn't like agree like some of the stuff that you and Dave
Okay,
were.
well, see, that's why I'm going to cut you off right there. I don't give a fuck what you agree with. You don't even know me. You
Oh
didn't
yeah,
even see. You don't even know why these people were attacked. Well, one person was attacking me. So why should I care why you don't agree with what the hell I'm doing? I'm grown as hell. You don't know me.
oh yeah, I understand that. I mean, so am I. I was just watching through the feeds and everything else.
Hmm.
So I understand where your point is, and I understand where I'm coming from.
Well, I'm sorry, I don't understand where you're coming from, but I just
he
want to tell you
is
like this. The
agreeing.
next time you have something to say, I need you to just address me by
Mm.
me. I don't need you to be on the sideline co-signing and hate faving and all that shit. I need you to just come to me and say how you feel. But I mean,
Yeah.
that's really all I gotta say to your ass, because obviously you don't really have, it ain't even worth it.
Oh,
So
he
that's
was
it.
trying to agree to disagree,
Well,
Najee.
I don't really like when people sit on Twitter and then they like trying to attack me. I feel like you're trying to
Oh,
Oh,
back me into a wall. So,
I
it's
was
just claws out
back.
right now. I
If you
didn't.
felt like I was, I wasn't.
Okay, well,
I didn't agree with what was going on. That's just where I was coming from.
that's fine.
so were they being mean to you? I guess I missed that episode.
No, like there was
That
just like
bitch must have been bowling.
I was never I was never in it.
Oh my god.
There was no
Alicia.
Oh my god.
Well, I can
So,
see where you're coming from.
so let me recap that episode. People were
It
attacking
wasn't.
Najee,
No,
and
what
then
happened was Dave, when he got evicted,
who the
mind you, we
fuck is
didn't.
Dave? He's clearly
Exactly.
irrelevant. Don't even know
Exactly.
him. Never seen him. Go
Exactly.
ahead.
He decided to come to Twitter, and I didn't even have a problem with him. I thought we was cool. He got on Twitter. He wanted to throw shade and attack me, so I retaliated. Don't come for
Right.
me unless I send for you. And a couple people, Ari, Ari with the thick ass eyebrows and the big bug eyes, she wanted to, she was
Stop.
attacking me too.
Oh,
And Cody, he wanted to jump in and throw his little shade and hate fave and whatever you want to call it. And so I retaliated. And that's
oh, and
exactly
then
it.
but he didn't like that. I take it,
Who?
Cody.
No, he was basically saying like he didn't agree with. I guess because I called him immigrant and all this other stuff. I guess I'm racist.
Oh, you took it all the way down.
Sure did. Took
Mm.
it down, brought it back up, got on the elevator.
I know that's right. He's like penthouse bitch. Yes. Hmm.
And Drew, you also felt some sort of way because due to a Facebook post from Cisco where he said he finally got you out, and Cody, you replied saying,
Hmm.
"Good job. You were happy to see them go."
I was very lost.
Is Cody
Cody,
even here?
yes, Cody.
Like what I told you in the private message that you and I had, Antoine. That was like never like anything personal. It's just some like basically similar situation with Najee because I mean there were like some like posts that was being made between the two of you guys. Also on Twitter that I saw was like between Cisco, I think Dave, I think you were also involved because you were like trashing on Twitter, and I just didn't really feel like that was necessary, I guess.
Okay, okay. So, I think that's it. Thank you all for showing up tonight. It was an amazing season. Congrats again to Kelly, the new queen of BBOG.
Yay, Kelly!
Congrats,
Yay!
friend.
And that's all for this season.
I'm still
Kelly,
your
Kelly,
favorite.
coming soon.
Yes,
Are you?
August.
Does this mean we're gonna get a new song? Yay, August.
Well, I'm trying to get the album out completely.
I'm gonna need you to quit bullshitting.